Oh my goodness. We are finally live. I don't know what the heck is going on. Let me know if you can hear me in the chat. I don't know why it took so long to go live. But yeah, here we are. I see Dragon Rider. Hello, hello. Cat, I hope you're here. If not, I hope you get here soon, because we are finally live. I've got my very confusing, I don't know what the hell is going on. I'm not a tech person. I'm not very techy. If it's not like a super simple something I can look up on YouTube or Google real quick and it has like at most 3 or 4 steps to do, I'm not about that. So, oh my God. Yeah, Eddie, finally, seriously. Just got to the gas station. All right. All right. Enjoy the gas station and let's dive right in. We're going to be watching some Rage Forest games. And hopefully they don't slow down or they don't derp out on us. But we've got some very good players tonight, and we'll see how long we can keep this going for. I'm aiming for about 2 to 3 hour streams. Pardon me, 2 to 3 hour stream. But like I said, Rage Forest lately has been very glitchy for me, and so if the glitches continue, we'll dump the Rage Forest. We'll do some 1v1s. But for now, we've got East Coast versus West Coast. Just the way these players have spawned on the Masters of Rage Forest official map. This is not part of the official tournament, which I believe starts in a day or two, but it is played on the official map. So let's take a look at who we've got. I believe West Coast is being represented by Gamer Legion. I'm not too sure about East Coast, so let's take a look. You got some chicken tarragon cooking. Any kind of chicken is good, delicious chicken. Speaking of, we got the Mongols hacking away at their sheep, played by Tato in red, in his pocket the Viper as the Bulgarians in yellow, Doubt as the Burmese in purple. So unfortunately for Doubt, he's not on the front lines in this game, which means he can't send all of his villagers to start fighting. But that just means that his flank, Hera, playing as the Tatars, gets that honor. And he gets to run straight into the melee, into the maelstrom of activity here in this alleyway. Oh, Hera's about to lose a villager too. That's not good for our Tatar. Is he reinforcing? No, he's sending a villager backwards. Oh my goodness. Is it any shock why? She's got 2 HP. Ganji, our Berber in green, says, hey Hera, you know what's better than 1 villager? 4 villagers. And then the map says, you know what's better than 4 villagers? Attacking you with a wolf. Let's take a look at East Coast real quick. Ganji playing as the Berbers. ACCM as the Gurjaras in his pocket. In the other pocket, we got Samero as the Rootin' Tootins. And last but not least, frickin' Andy with the Hindustanis. Ooh, Hindustanis and Tootins is going to be a real fun matchup. Looks like the map is fairly simple. To the north, we've got one attack path between the Mongols and the Hindustanis. We'll see whether the Mongols' big weakness, camels, and the Hindustanis' big strength, camels, collide in the northern portion of the map. The Viper pinging over here. Wants to take the boars, wants to make sure, I guess, that none of his teammates want those boars. Yeah, he's pinging here a lot. Then to the south of the map, we've got this narrow alley where we saw Hera and Ganji already fighting. And then another corridor here, kind of an east-west, with a bit of a open space in the center. So we'll see whether Doubt walls this in or whether Hera's going on a real long route around here trying to save his villager. I'm surprised he's not just walling this villager in with some palisade walls. The Viper is pinging again, trying to warn his opponent. But oh, look at that, Ganji walling off very far. I love the aggression out of our Berber with using the faster movement speed, 5% faster movement speed on the villagers to plop down very aggressive wall offs. And all of a sudden, look how much space Team East has taken. This entire area, the whole corridor to the south, the whole chunky center, and the whole corridor to the north. Now, they've taken it. We'll see whether or not they can hold it. but they do have an avenue here into doubt, straight into the guts of the base. The Viper, the Bulgarian, is already fishing, and our Hindustani frickin' Andy's already fishing. Ooh, Cat, what are your options? What are we working with? What ingredients are we working with today? Chicken, beef, pork, fish. Oh, Team East wants all the cookies. Oh, what happened here? Why did Samuro just pull 2 of the boars and not 3? Is this part of the new Rage Forest map? I actually don't see a 3rd boar. And the Viper also had 2. I wonder if this is like a new thing. Part of the official Rage Forest map. But what a beautiful pull. Both of them right underneath the TC here. I wonder if this is like a thing now. Yeah, look at that. It's only 2 boars. Ooh, are they like juicy steroid boars? No, they've just got the 340 meat that's usually on them. Okay, that's pretty interesting. I guess this is part of the Masters of Rage Forest official map. Alto, hello, hello. How is your evening going? Come help us recommend what Cat should make for dinner. Pork and chicken for protein. I mean, I'm a chicken fan. I'm always when the gun to my head, it's always chicken for me. When I was a little kid, I had a lot of stomach problems. I had I had a hard time digesting things, and I always had tummy aches at night that I would have to run to my parents. And so the doctor just recommended a clean chicken breast for every protein meal. No, not a lot of sauces, not a lot of spices. And so I grew up pretty much eating chicken breast as much as I could. And then, of course, I became old and older, more adventurous. Ooh, on a pizza sounds real good, too. Right? The wolf is howling, baying at the moon. Let's see what's going on. We're approaching the mark where everyone is going to hit Feudal. We'll see whether or not there are any kind of tower pushes or shenanigans. To the north, the wall off has been agreed upon. To the south, well, agreed upon, not really. Ganji just kind of established it. And when Ganji establishes it, he kept his villagers nearby. That is fantastic. Ah, thank you, Alto. Appreciate that. You know, AC Dragon Rider, I've wanted to make stir fry for the last little while. I've had it in my head to make to buy a wok, but I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of put off by the procedure you have to follow when you buy a wok. You have to glaze it with oil and light it on fire, and then you have to let the oil sink into the pot, into the wok. It's kind of turning me off of the whole experience. I just want to get a wok that's already kind of seasoned, or whatever the correct term is. Ganji shoving himself here. Benjamin, how's it going? Here just in time to hear me complain about how I'm lazy and don't want to properly prepare a wok, even though I love stir fry. Ooh, you just made red curry. That's second nature in your Chinese household. Fair enough, yeah. No, not in mine. Not in my household. I'm scared I'm gonna do something wrong and then the wok is gonna crack, or just I don't know. I'm always afraid I'm gonna do something wrong, you know? I thought he was building a barracks. What the hell is he building a blacksmith here for? I guess it's one of his 2 structures to go up to the next stage, but still, that's a funny little building to build here as the stone walls start going up. Good evening, Martin. Okay, well, no aggression to the north. Scouts just doing a bit of loop-de-loops around their wall off. Our Mongol wants nothing to do with those powerful Hindustani camels, and so has walled off with stone over here. Not a whole lot going on. I guess the new Rage Forest, the new rage in Rage Forest is lack of lakes. Although, who do we think is going to have more fishing ships? Is it going to be the Viper, or is it going to be frickin' Andy? Let's see. We'll see at the end of the game. I hope I remember. And it is Samaro or Artuden with the cheaper farms who hits Castle Age first. Hot on his tail is the Hindustani Well, I guess when you're not really aggressive, there's not a lot of fighting. I'm assuming Hera and Genji are going to be the last on their teams to click up. Hera actually not the last on his team, and it's going to be the Viper the last on his team. Why do bell peppers smell so good? Oh, I don't know. Peppers are delicious. All kinds of peppers. I had an orange bell pepper with, we made ground beef tacos the other day. And I diced up an orange bell pepper. It's pretty sweet. Like sweet in the pretty cool sense, but also pretty sweet like in the flavor sense. Now the villager's out. Now ACCM brought a camel as well. What the hell is going on here? Hera with a Tatar Knight, not something you see every day. We'll see whether Genji's micro beats Hera. No, it will not. Ooh, he saves him. He saves him for a second, and then he gets whacked on the head, taken out mob style, and dies bloodied on the high ground there. What is under attack here? Oh, just a villager with a wolf, pardon me. And where is Hera's Knight? Okay, no kills for you. I guess it's purple that got both of those kills. Get a walk, they're super easy to season. See, I'm too scared. I'm not gonna lie, I'm too scared. The Viper with 4 total town centers, he is taking his pocket position very seriously. That wants nothing to do with any kind of aggression, and so he begins walling off at the same time. Ooh, action to the north as well as our Mongol presses in. You worked as a restaurant. What did you do at a restaurant? Oh, breakfast burrito. There's nothing better than a nice big egg breakfast burrito. Oh, shitty attack runs there out of Tato for now, but he's going to use his villager to catch it. Super high elo players. I originally thought this was part of the tournament, but I don't think it is. So, repairing the mangonel, not a priority against the villager, and frickin' Andy loses a villager. Will he lose his scout as well? Ooh. 4 HP, but the real story continues to be as it was from the beginning, the south of the map, where Genji, our Berber, is pressing in. And what a location for a castle, laming the primary goal, laming the stable, the barracks. Why is Hera continuing to build a monastery within the castle fire? What the hell? All 4 of his military buildings, are these the... By the way, his only military buildings, all lamed by this one castle. What a beautiful location. I mentioned taco, now you want quesadillas. You're gonna make up more quesadilla? All right, bon appetit. Marco. We are back. Indeed, and not only are we back, but we're back with Rage Forest. There is a tournament coming up, so I figured, hey, you know what? Why the hell not? Pico de gallo. Ooh. See, this is the problem with going live for me, is that I get so easily distracted by talk of food. Oh, not every day Mangonel manages to catch out a scout, but okay, I think you can stop the attack runs. But catch it out it did, which, to be fair, has given our Hindustani an opportunity to get a wall up. But again, the real story is our Berber going 6 camel archers. Tatars do, to be fair, have decent camels. Unfortunately, he's having to take on Gurjara mounted units in the Castle Age, which deal 30% more bonus damage. And monks, and again, Hera's entire infrastructure. So, nothing being trained out of here, nothing being trained out of here, a camel rider out of here, and nothing out of here. 75% of his military industrial complex is completely useless right now. And let's see if this camel can even evade castle fire if it notices. It does notice. It does notice. Ouch. What a great location for Genji's castle. And the camel archers are now, unfortunately, Hera is down to 34 villagers. And unlike the Viper, he does not have a fishing fleet to support himself. What he does have is Doubt. Unfortunately for Doubt, he's been walled out. Okay, well, I mean, Genji's village is on the wrong side of the wall, but Hera's on his own. Let's see how well the greatest player in the world at the moment can handle 2v1, and not your average 1000 elo 2v1, but real high elo 2v1s. He's got the monk, he's got his cavalry. Whenever the monk isn't attempting to convert, it is healing. And when it's not doing that, it's hiding inside the TC. Ooh, Hera is playing with fire. He's training a monk here. Let's see where it moves. It's got to move this way, right? To the north of the monastery. Or is it going to go for the safety of the TC? Let's see where he pops it out. Oh, it's going for the TC. Oh, it gets into the TC. Lucky, lucky monk. Oh, look at that. ACCM's brought monks of his own. The Viper is here to the north with a Krepost. All right. Let's see some flail-wielding madmen get dehorsed and then rise up again. Wololo's attempted. Wololo not successful. To be fair, ACCM with 2 light cavalry units can deny Hera's entire monk army by just threatening them over and over and over again, and they won't be healing. They'll just be hiding in the TC. But I love the sniping out of Ganji here. Defensive castle. Cancelled? Yeah, cancelled. Okay. I thought he lost 650 stone there for a second there, Hindustani. And what is Thou doing to get into this? He's got no army. He's got 1 mangonel. Where is it? It's inside the siege workshop. Not that it's very useful. No Khmer Kamai on the map, which means there's nobody who can cut through a forest in the castle age at the moment. And in comes the armored elephant. Oh no. By the way, Hera has not managed to evacuate any of his villagers. Now, this was a silly waste of monks over here by ACCM. Hera has not managed to evacuate any villagers, which means that he is basically on his own. Oh, and they're gonna get caught out as they escape, but oh, a little bit of a surprise here. He's got to deal with the Shravamsha. The camels are fine. He can deal with that with his camels. And here we go. Villager versus elephant. We've all watched Disney movies. Them be damned. We're going to kill all these elephants. Dumbo and the general and whoever else was in that pod of elephants. Bula. Hey, long time no see. If I'm streaming next Friday. Oh, it's your birthday. Oh, damn. Okay. I mean, my goal is to stream every Friday. Tomorrow, I might even stream. There was a Gamer Legion versus Lingyuan show match series of 7 games. I might stream that tomorrow. Hey, Daniel. Also, long time no see. All right, we've got some OG Rage Foresters in the house. Let's see if our Teuton, who notoriously lacks husbandry, takes a bunch of rocks to the face. Now, luckily, if you're not familiar with mangonels, as much sense as it makes, their attack is a melee attack. It's not a pierce damage. It's not like a scorpion. So they do melee damage. So luckily, the Teuton Knight, who is hiding inside this Hindustani castle, does remember come with extra melee armor, so they're able to withstand a little bit of a of a rock volley. Whereas if those were scorpions, they do pierce damage, and so the extra melee armor would have meant absolutely nothing. Did I see Doubt? Doubt is here. Hera, look at Hera, saved by the skin of his teeth, literally. Look at this. This is his entire settlement right now. His houses are being lamed. Ganji is claiming land with a wall. We're having an east-west Berlin situation happening right in front of our very eyes. The Viper's dropping a castle to the north, aggressively right inside the attack zone of freaking Andes. By the way, how's the fishing fleet looking? We've got 35 fishing traps to 47. Oh my goodness. You can't out-Viper the Viper when it comes to fishing ships. And Hera has pressed this back together with Doubt's help. Army count's very low, but we're in the 25 to 30 minute mark of the game where Castle Age, Imperial Age, and big armies, especially Elefantos, start coming out. Guillerme, hello, hello. Yeah, Catherine, I am planning to do it tomorrow. I just have to download the games. And then hopefully it'll be a fun one in the evening. A few hours of Gamer Legion and Ling Yuan. Well, Doubt's moving forward. His Burmese elephants, remember, come with free +1/+1 armor. And let's see if he's got the Howdah on them. Wonder how I can check. No, he does not. I guess I can just see the upgrades on the left. Or I guess I can just do this, right? Yeah. Okay. There's that new drop-down menu that Capture Age allows. Oh yeah, if I forgot to mention, a few nights ago I logged in to Discord. I had just had a very delicious pizza, a nice can of Coke, and I was feeling so good. And I just logged into Discord, and there were a group of like 7 people already about to play a game. So I was like, why the hell not? Why don't I just hop on? And I played my first game in 21 years. And I'm happy to report that I kicked ass. Not very well. Not very well at all. But yeah, it was fun. Maybe we'll play tonight. Maybe we'll play a game tonight after these Rage Forest matches. What was on the pizza? Obviously just pepperoni. And Ganji is being pressed back. Doubt with the Elephant, Treb, Imperial Age. There's Howdah. Howdah Duda. So his elephants are going to have ridiculous amounts of melee and pierce armor. Oh, Scorpion Bolt gets 3 villagers. Oh yeah, obviously. Even if I had lost, it would have been a fun time. It was in a 4v4 arena game. And I was in the pocket as the Cumans. No, Benjamin, not the pepperonis full of oil, just the big flat pepperonis. Crispy from Domino's. Although more and more pizzas here in Canada are starting to have those little tiny oil-filled, we call it cup and char, or char and cup, or something like that. Yeah, I'll see. Maybe if there's someone here who's connected to the Discord, if there's players online, maybe we can rouse up a game of a 4v4 game after these Rage Forests. Oh, we'll see how long the Rage Forests last. Another villager dies to a bunch of Scorpion Bolts. And that's it. Ganji's entire push has been wiped off the map. All of the Gurjara houses that ACCM plays, he's continuing to build them for some reason. I guess he's just hoping that Doubt and Hera just ignore them. Yeah, I wanted to have like a dedicated day to play. But I also kind of wanted to watch Rage Forest. Not gonna lie. All right, when are these Cavaliers finally going to become Paladins for our Teuton? It looks like in 19 seconds. And then this army, the Mongol Bulgarian army, is going to be in a lot of trouble. Fully upgraded Germanic, Teutonic, extra +2 extra melee armor Paladins. Here they are. And there we go. Samaro feels this is the moment. I can rush into here. He's got a Hindustani hand cannons. Do they have Shatagni? Yes, they do. 9 range. All right, Daniel. Let's see in about an hour how things look like. And there we go. The Teuton is just destroying everything, and the game again is just slowing down. I really don't like when Rage Forest does this. It slows down to 1.2, 1.3. Edelweiss. Long time no see. Oh, Cat, I'm not that good either. I was gonna make a video of my first game and actually look at the look at everything. First thing I need to do is start looking up build orders. Are they actually attacking the walls when he's got onagers and trebuchets? Why are these elephants literally butting their heads against the wall? And there we go, big surprise. The Teuton Paladins with 35 kills are just powering through this entire area with, holy moly, how many trebuchets. 6 and 2 make 8. Life happened, yeah. Ain't that the truth? So again, we've got our usual loop-de-loop, where the East Coast is pressing in through the north, the West Coast is pressing in through the south. Hera, for his part, is contributing what little he has, trying to get his economy up and running. To be fair, he's at 65 villagers, which is not that far behind Ganji's 85 villagers. That's okay, Cat. We can play on a closed map. Arena or Fortress. We can play Michi, Amazon Tunnel. There's a lot of maps where you don't have to be super aggressive. Are 8 Trebs enough to one-shot a castle? Depending on the upgrades on the castle. If it's this one, a Byzantine, then no. Because their bonus is just 300. But if they're on the high ground and they're taking on a normal castle with 4,800 HP, then they can definitely one-shot the castle. Nomad, yeah, that's a real closed map. Oh, the Teuton is just so hard once they get up to Imperial, especially if they're backed up by Hindustani gunpowder. I mean, what the hell can you do against this? The Bulgarians, to be fair, do have some good siege options, but it is the reinforcing. Look at the armor on this elephant. It's so gross. 6 melee, 9 pierce armor. This thing might as well be a Teutonic Knight with 320 HP. Our Mongol is getting drill for his 2 onagers. Well, Doubt shows up, Doubt turns around. Andy is sending money to Ganji. Okay, why not? You're on the offensive. Oh, be careful. It looks like they were about to kill Hera's scorpions there. Oh my god, look at Ganji playing wall out, keeping his opponent stuck. The Trebs, why are they not attacking the castle? Classic German blitzkrieg. Why are they not attacking the castle, the Trebs? What are they attacking? Oh, they're trying to go after the bombard cannon. Oh, they get him. He dies in slow motion as the game continues to slow down on me. And here we go. The Lord of the Rings, Battle of Pelennor Fields, the elephants, the knights, and I guess men with guns also. Even with 9 pierce armor. I mean, 9 pierce armor does dull the 17 attack of these hand cannoneers. They only do 8 damage. So you need 40 hand cannoneers to one-shot a Howdah elephant. That's how powerful they are. 40 hand cannoneers. The gap has been created. The Gurjara Imperial Age, 40% extra damage. The cavalry plus 25, but unfortunately camels don't do any damage to elephants. I should say bonus damage. Cat, if the decision is between pizza and quesadillas, not a bad decision to have to make. Are there trade carts out on the map, by the way? 89 for you. And not quite sure, not that many trade carts at all. Where is our Mongol going? Oh, he is being just pressed back. Okay, so Bulgarian. You know what might be good here? Some Bagains. Yeah, camels do bonus damage to elephants because of their cavalry armor, not because of their elephant armor, right? That's what I meant to say. The cavalry plus 25, but nothing else. Come on, Doubt. Retreat. Oh my goodness, Genji actually managed to press this back. and for some reason deleted all of his infrastructure. He's really confident that they can press this. Team East Coast, they're ahead 70 army count and 100 economic units. Yeah, I should have been more clear, Sneaky Stab. Mangadai, are they fully upgraded? Yes, they are. I mean, our Bulgarian needs to charge into this. The hand cannoneers are out of position. They're firing on these villagers on the right. This is about as good as you're gonna get. Although, to be fair, you need something to engage into these hand cannoneers with 9 range. They are just very problematic. Old school Noe, hello, hello. Yeah, I had a lot of fun. It was, oh, ouch. Okay, got 2. Why do Rage Forest games? This is why I don't like to cast Rage Forest anymore. I don't understand why the game slows down to half speed. Should I just try to do double speed? I don't understand it. It's really annoying. I'm trying to watch this game. I don't know how much is left in the game. It certainly does seem like West Coast is in real trouble here. Their army count isn't great. A third of their army is just Bulgarian halberdiers that are nothing particularly special about them. Ooh, he's getting Gamisons as well. Okay, that'll help, I guess. The guy said you were good. I was good. Okay, that's good. I was trying. Not gonna lie. I don't think I was keeping my TC very busy. 5 frames per second for it. Yeah, seriously. This is why I stopped casting this map. This official Rage Forest, the non-official Rage Forest version 4, version 5. I've sent this to Capture Age and they can't really explain why it does this. The game just slows down. Okay, it's speeding up now. We're at 1x. No, Alto, I think it just slows down for me on the replay. We did have a good team, and I had like the perfect pocket civilization. I was the Cumans. So I mean, if you're looking to boom, they're probably one of the best, if not the best, booming civs to have in the pocket. More elephants waddling ever so slowly, ever so freaking slowly to the north. And look at all the Teuton paladins. 60 paladins with 60 more being trained. Yeah, I mean, the writing's on the wall for Team West unless they can pull something magically. Hera, our Tatar, is going cavalry archers. Okay, that's something. Yeah, exactly. Cumans on Arena are OP, and I got lucky. It was random. I didn't choose them, so I got super lucky. Oh, he's going heavy cav archer, prioritizing that. Hera's up to 120 villagers. He's expanded here all the way to the left as much as he could. How many archery ranges is he working with? 7 archery ranges. Okay, I mean, together with the Howdah, you would think somebody would be training skirmishers here to deal with these hand cannoneers. They are just Berber hand cannoneers, so nothing particularly special about them, but they still do pack a punch. Somebody called you a redneck. That's so random. Oh man, oh my goodness, the Trebs are getting mangonels now. And hand cannoneers, this is why you can't leave your units unattended against Chattagny. 9 tiles of range, and they will blow your unit's head off. Jeez, hello, hello. Okay, we're up to 1.1 speed. I love, by the way, that no one cares about this piece of land. This area in the middle of the map. That's full of resources, full of space for infrastructure. No one cares a damn about it. What is the Viper doing here? Does he want to bust in through the forest to get the gold? I'm really surprised the Viper doesn't have more siege. He's the Bulgarians. You don't need that much food to upgrade your siege weapons all the way to be super powerful. And one siege onager shot here destroys this entire army. Actually, let's see what upgrades he's gotten. Yeah, he's got nothing. He's got up to capped ram. And look at the ridiculously cheap food costs. It's crazy. It's also crazy is that Hindustani camels are here to the south. I mean, Gurjara and Hindustani camels. What the hell do you do against this combo? One attacks faster, one has 40% more bonus damage. I guess Burmese. Oh, Burmese halberdiers with their +3 attack. Look at that, 13 attack, and then on top of that, the camel bonus of 26. You wouldn't know that the East Coast are the underdog. How much is the trade paying? 82. Camels charge in, hand cannoneers taking care of the halberdiers. And the game is, I don't wanna jinx it. The game seems to be speeding up. Why did the northern push stop? Because I wasn't looking there, oh no, but look at this, what a beautiful battlefield. Mongol siege, Howdah elephants, Teuton, paladins, and Shatagni 9-range hand cannoneers. I don't know what happened to this forest. I don't know if it was chopped down or blown down by onagers, but this is the real battle of extra melee and Burmese, pardon me, Bulgarian. The Viper's throwing in what little army he can here. And it looks like they're pushing through. It looks like they're actually pushing through. Does our Teuton have an ironclad? No, he does not. He might want to get that. He might want to fire. He might want to fire. Hello, wake up. Wake up, Samaro loses his 2 forward. Will he lose the 3rd? Okay, it lands, I think, between the Mangudai. And now with drill, these siege onagers move so freaking fast. Hera's cavalry archer count is up to 47. Oh my goodness, is Team West gonna do this? They've been pegged into the corner of the map, literally into the last 20% of the map. But look at their army count. They were at a 60 deficit. Now they're at exactly the same, and they have more economic units, more villagers, fishing ships, trade carts. And they have an amazing army. Howdah elephants, Mangudai, siege onagers with drill. To be fair, those onagers do only have 9 range. And so the Shatagni hand cannoneers should be able to snipe them if they wanted to. Okay. They are taking this patch of gold that the Viper cut his way through to. And for the second time, our Berber is back. This time his camel archers, hopefully for his sake, are fully upgraded. Yep. Look. If you saw today's video with the Persian war elephant, you know how badass that unit is. But in terms of going up against elephants, the last one you would want to go up against is this Howdah elephant with this ridiculous Teutonic knight armor. It is just such a beast. And when you throw in the supporting units of their infantry getting +3 attack, oh man, the Burmese can pack a punch. I would love to have seen some Arambai here close in on this clump of hand cannoneers. They could decimate them in seconds, but oh, we've got Imperial camels. I don't think their bonuses improve. I think just the HP, yeah, 9 and 18 still. Our Mongol misses the volley. Tato not exactly catching. The Viper pinging here. Why? Maybe Doubt's army was not on the move. Geez, I'm debating it. We'll see how long these games last. I'll see how I feel in the next hour, in the next 45 minutes. And then I'll see if I hop in on a game. I would love to, but it's already like 9 o'clock and I have to be awake at 5:30. But there will, I do want to start planning live streams around gameplay as opposed to casting. So maybe next week, next Friday, or maybe during the week, I can live stream a little bit earlier, but actually play for a couple of hours as opposed to cast games for a couple of hours. The Viper rebuilding the market. And look at this. Look at the freaking pendulum swinging the other freaking way. How is this happening? I am in Toronto, in Canada. The good old province of Ontario. Oh, these cav archers are ripe for just one onager shot. Some kind of siege. 34 units clumped into 3 tiles. Somebody do something about them. By the way, you have the perfect counter to cav archers with the camel archer. But he's busy sniping villagers. That's also a good move here. Cat, I was thinking that to do the first ever live stream gameplay on your birthday. Did he convert the elephant? Okay, elephant gets converted. Cheesier in Saskatchewan. Ah, okay. Not very close, but not as far as you could be. He calls you a Canuck. Tell him every night when you go back to your igloo to take a bath in maple syrup. You get really offended by being called a Canuck. No, Cat does, I think Cat's in the US, right? I mean, how is Hera taking this fight against the counter unit? This is silly. Why is he taking this fight? Silk armor isn't going to help you against their bonus. What is it? 7-6 against cavalry archers. What a bad fight for Hera. Why is he taking this? Well, Tato's base has been reclaimed, but the reclamation is not complete. There are still some villagers here at the top who haven't been dealt with. Unfortunately, though, Hera's base has completely been overrun, and our Tatar is taking on camel archers. Yeah, exactly. Speaking of, I went to the grocery store the other day, and there was like a $35 bottle of maple syrup. And I was like, this can't be real. Who is paying $35 for a bottle of maple syrup? I mean, this is ridiculous. Hera's on the low ground, fighting against not one but 2 counter units, the Genitor and the Camel Archer, and he's still taking this fight because he's got the numbers. Well, he had the numbers. Now there's 27 counter units to his 41. I don't know that he should be taking this fight. The elephants definitely need to be pressing forward, though. And peace has been reached. Wow. What an epic comeback in game number 1. Is the M and IBM management or machine? I thought it was International Business Machine. How big of a bottle? I think it was 700 milliliters. Ooh, our Mongol is here to help out. Camel archers need to be careful. Camel archers need to be careful. Okay, I like that they're staggered. It is machine, right? Yeah, okay. I always wondered about that name, IBM. Gold has been taken, and I guess a bunch of villagers just got suicided. Yeah, no, it wasn't like a 2-liter jug of, or like a gallon jug of anything. It was just a small little thing, 700 milliliters. It was, to be fair, in a glass container. But $35, I was like, this... Like this is just not this is not happening because my wife wanted to make pancakes and introduced the little one to pancakes and maple syrup. I just bought the normal maple syrup, not this fancy schmancy. I still don't understand how Hera is taking this fight. It's got to be the halberdiers that are pressing the camels back. The onagers are pressing the camel archers back. To the north, and cannoneers support. Teuton. Spearmen still do come with extra melee armor. Yeah, seriously. You'd think that they like brought the tree over to the grocery store and they were like squeezing the tree like it was a lemon. Yeah, we use milliliters, kilometers, meters. Although for some things we use feet. Oh, pancake. The game slows down yet again, even though the numbers, the army counts are not that high. Gulam spotting. Trying to go after the Mangudai, but if you streaming them one at a time, that is not going to work. What is this game? Oh, the Paladins, the last unit you want to raid with right now because it is just so freaking slow. The Teuton Paladin. Our Hindustani needs to shove in a bunch of Hussars. Who's getting who? Yeah, it's really weird. The what we use metric or imperial for. What a jumbled mess of camels and cavalry archers. The north. Well, I feel like West Coast is getting pressed back again, but their army is still pretty formidable. 42 Mangudai with 129 kills. Dowd, unfortunately, Dowd is running out of steam here. He only has 2 elephants left, and they are hanging out. They have 0 kills. They've taken a bunch of damage. So he's just basically content to be Hera's meat shield right now. Bagains for the Viper. Okay. How many oh, he's got a lot of barracks. 17 barracks. Okay, Bagains is fine. Okay, I'll allow it. A single Shravamsha with that spade sword that he's got. This half spear, half spade, half sword is attacking villagers. Now this is a good trade cart raiding unit. Berber Castle's gonna fall. Ain't nothing he can do about it, even with some support from a bombard cannon. 1 versus 3. Trade up in earnest. And the Viper. Sorry, did the Viper think Bagains apply to spearman line units? It does not. Why did he get Bagains if he's not training any militia line units? Timurian siegecraft for Hera. Oh, okay. All right. He's got 2 Trebs now coming out. Okay, canceled 2 of the Trebs, saved the money for siege engineers. So he's gonna have 19 ranged Trebs. Okay, West Coast is down 50 army count. More and more army is moving in. Okay, more Teutonic Paladins. Infrastructure is falling. There we go. We've got 1 two-handed swordsman with 9-6 armor. I didn't realize it was the exact opposite of Howdah, which is 6-9. This is 9-6. Oh no, bye-bye trade cards. 40 economic units killed. To be fair, a lot of those are villagers. But let's see how many more. I'm gonna keep my mouse clicked on these guys. Okay, the Viper is helping secure the north. What? Teutonic onagers. Let's see how well they do here. I kind of want to click to see if he had an ironclad. I guess I can do this. No ironclad. No crenellations for our dude. And how are these guys doing? They're up to 112 kills, 67 economics. So 27 more kills, 28 more kills, 29 more kills. Ouch. Ouchie, ouchie, ouch, ouch. Wow, I can't believe the yak didn't make it through. Why didn't it make it through? I guess it's a blockade there. Well, they held on as long as they could. They pushed back quite well. The problem is when you have 20% of the map and your opponent has 80% of the map, their trade is just up and running uninterrupted. And look at that. At the end of the day, how many? 79 economic units killed. Oh, okay, wait a second. 46 fishing ships. 50. Why did I doubt the Viper having more? Wow. Well, East Coast crushing it, even though they were. Ganji with the early aggression did get repelled quite nicely, but then he with the remember how many walls he put up? It seems like a game we were watching yesterday. This game went on for so long, but how many walls went up? And for some reason, I think this is the castle that he wasn't attacking, or maybe there was another castle that ultimately did go down. But our Berber, how many castles does he have? 3 in the forward position, 3 back home. No wonder he's pumping out camel archers non-freaking stop. And let's see how much trade the players had. 1,000 halberdiers. Well, there's your Gurjara and Hindustani. There is your Teuton, and there is your Berber. Economically, let's see who had the most wood. The Viper the most wood. ACCM the most food. Hindustani, freaking Andy the most gold. Surprised Viper didn't have the most food, although he's a close third. And Stone, well, there you go. We counted all the castles he's had. Trade profit, really? This low? It was an hour-long game. I'm a little bit surprised that it's this low. What is this? 28 and 10, 38, let's say 40,000? I mean, this is just terrible. Tato had no trade. Even Hera had trade towards the end. And who was the biggest recipient? The Viper sent 30,000 resources. Looks like Hera got, or Tato and Hera both got a good amount of that. And the biggest recipient was our Berber, who we saw freaking Andy was sending a lot of money to. Most relics for our Teuton. Okay, well, there you go. Certainly does help pay for those Teutonic paladins. Army high, of course, our Teuton, we saw he was training 120 paladins at a given time. But who was our biggest killer? It was Ganji, who has 706 kills. All right, well, that was fun. I'm, again, not a fan. I don't know why around the 40-minute mark it starts slowing down, but it's really, really annoying. Are you guys talking about pizza in the chat? You can't be talking about pizza and expect me not to immediately lose track of everything I'm doing and hop on. Oh, what is the, why am I getting an error message with my webcam now? Okay. Is the webcam working or not? Oh no. Man, it is not a good night. It is a night of technical difficulties. And so I think we're just going to watch maybe one more, leave it at a 2-hour stream. And I'm going to... It was working at the beginning of the stream. And now all of a sudden it's decided to stop working. So let me set up the next game. Yeah, Elgato is the name of the camera that I have. 1, 2, 3... Okay, so now we're doing south side. Oh goodness, I wish I was more of a techie. I wish I knew how to, oh, I don't know, code or deal with these kinds of annoying issues. Oh, bear with me. Oh, Edelweiss, you haven't seen my beautiful face yet? So forget East Coast, West Coast rap feuds. We've got North Side, South Side. Cancel the stream and play instead. Although, to be fair, if I'm going to stream my gameplay, I will want the camera on. So, Edelweiss, go to the beginning of the video. Go to the beginning of the live stream. You'll see the I don't know, your worst nightmare come to life. I want to, before I actually play, I want to set up so that the camera is working while I play. But aside from that, let's take a look at the teams. North versus South, a real civil war here. Tato keeps pinging about 400 times over here. Not too sure why. Oh goodness, didn't translate the player's name, so I'm not too sure who this player is, I guess, on the Gamer Legion team. If somebody yeah, Kat, I wasn't planning on live streaming gameplay, and that's why I think maybe I'll just set it up for another day, because I need to put the camera on when the gameplay is on. So instead of seeing the logo on the bottom left, you'll see my face. Edelweiss, you're never gonna sleep again. Isn't it great when the game actually works at the speed it's supposed to, and you can actually see this these battles happening? In any event, the player, if anyone knows what this stands for, who this is, I'm not too sure who this is. I don't know why Capture Age didn't put the player's name in English. Maybe the player doesn't even have a name in English, I don't know, but whoever it is in orange is the Georgian, so we'll call him the Orange Georgian, who tried to get a wall up, but oh, he didn't get the memo. Never use straggler trees. Never, ever, ever use straggler trees. He is playing as the Georgians in his pocket. Tato again as the Burmese. No, sorry, that was Doubt last game was the Burmese. Tato this time as the Burmese with those elephants. The Viper is playing as the Chinese, and I mean, come on, the Viper and Hera, Chinese and Berbers on the same side. Let's see who they're up against. Okay, Naked Nipples. We haven't seen him in a while. Playing as the Mayans. In teal in his pocket. FedEx. Fresh off delivering some packages. He is here playing as the Persians in teal. In the other pocket, very, very far away, is Monaz. Playing as the Burgundians. And Doubt. So Doubt now is on the other team. Playing as the Saracens. Saracens versus Georgians will be a fantastic matchup. As powerful as the Georgians are, the Saracens can counter, I think, literally everything they have. They both have hand cannoneers, the better siege. To be fair, Georgians have an amazing siege line. If you're not familiar, they have everything but bombard cannons, which is like the Slavs. Unfortunately for them, the Saracens have a little upgrade called counterweights, which makes their onagers a little bit more powerful and their trebs more powerful. So that's going to be a real tough matchup, I think, for the Georgian. On this side, we got the Berbers taking on the Mayans. Okay, well, cheaper archers versus cheaper cavalry. We'll see how that all works out. The attack path, I mean, Hera's base might as well be a an Arabia game. He is both stones and secondary gold in the forward. That's so gross. And his berry, he's not even making an attempt to wall this off. Whereas Naked Nipples is creating more of a funnel. I don't think the players know how to play this kind of open map on a on a Rage Forest style. I mean, if it was Ganji, he would probably be walling here and all the way over here. And on the left side, we've got one attack path to the north and a bifurcated one to the south here. Drew, that's nice of you to say. Slasher film rules. Well, yeah, I'm surprised that Orange is using a straggler tree. I'm surprised that maybe that's why Tato was pinging so much. Although, to be fair, look at this. Using this as part of a wall off. Just a few trees. That's hilarious. A couple of villagers with axes can chop that down real quick. Drew, you don't know what to download. Well, keep watching. If you like what you see, download Age of Empires 2. Gokey. I am doing a Gokey, but I'm ching. I feel like AO3 is pretty much dead because didn't Microsoft basically just abandon some kind of patch or something they were working on? Era's going after that very exposed naked nipple fishing ship, which is now chasing the scout inexplicably. What kind of popcorn? We have a place here in Toronto called the Toronto Popcorn Company, and they have this flavored popcorn that they basically coat the kernels in like sugar, and it's grape flavored. There's like a rainbow one with red and blue and green and yellow, and they're, oh, it's so good. It's like a cavity in a bag, but it's so freaking good. The only time I'll ever eat popcorn is when it's coated completely in sugar. Which is basically tell. I mean, if you couldn't see in the beginning of the live stream, I'm wearing a Drink Coca-Cola t-shirt, sweater. That tells you everything you need to know about yours truly. Yeah, they were working on a DLC and it got shafted, right? Yeah. Drew, it will not become boring until you beat the AI. And then you get a taste for blood in your mouth and you're like, you know what? I gotta kill some real people. And then you'll start playing ranked ladder. I should drink water instead of Coke. Yeah, I know what I should be doing. Unfortunately, oh my god, he gets it! Oh, come on. You could have literally just run away. You could have taken fish from here. Why did the nipple man leave his fishing ship exposed like that? Hera is he's not gonna be pressed into this game. He is gonna be the one who knocks. And knocking he is as he destroys one of these Mayan houses. The Viper's providing some of those Chinese archer units to support. Yeah, Martin, it's definitely not gonna look good on the resume. Oh, cat. Vanilla Coke. The bane of my existence. Yeah, Coke is such a versatile drink to mix with alcohol. Bourbon, whiskey, rum. You can really pretty much mix it with everything. Well, our Mayan is getting real pressed into here. And he is running away. The problem is, if you look at the mini-map, the distance to support, this is a long way between Purple's base and Teal's base. Look at how far Purple would need to come here to support. And Teal's going to be under attack immediately. The Viper is not going to relent. He's going to try to press in here with his archers, or at least build a wall to quarantine that area while they take the Mayan base apart brick by brick. Mountain Dew and whiskey. I've never had that combo. I have to be up at 5:30 a.m. because that's when the baby wakes up nowadays. Okay, well, look, FedEx is being a real pal here, letting his teammate take his resources like this. And with those resources... Oh Oh my god. Hera, you thief. Stealing the fish. Lighting a fire, everything else. Oh my god. That is just hilarious. The Viper probably wishes he didn't build this wall off all the way over here. Probably wishes he built it right in Green's face. And the backup wall off going up for Teal. Our Persian doesn't want to deal with this right now. He's getting his own town center up, a third one. He's in Castle Age. To be fair, all the aggression from Hera and the Viper means that they are going to be very far behind going up to Castle Age. And by the way, Persian Knights come with attack bonuses against the archers. So if Teal wants to start training Knights, this is going to be very bad news bears for this army. At the same time, what's going on here? The Burgundian is pressing in. Looks like Doubt, being Doubt, hasn't walled any portion of his base in. It is the Georgian, in fact, who is walling us. And there we go, not using the straggler tree. That's good. No beer or whiskey. That's interesting. I had my first cup of beer when I was, or first glass of beer when I was, what was I in 2000 and, what was I in 2004? 22 years old. But yeah, I'm not much of a drinker. Especially now that I want to start playing this game more and more. I need all my wits about me. I need all my fingers working at full capacity. What the hell is the Burgundian doing in the middle of the Burmese base? Tata doesn't even have enough room for this third villager to build the town center. He walled him in so quickly. But what is our Mayan doing? I'm very curious. So he's contesting the water. Hera's not getting a free trip here. Yeah, Martin, I think that museum is in Georgia, right? Yeah, I agree. Unless it's like a super light beer, like I love Dos Equis and Corona. But everything else I'm not a fan of. In Canada, we have like a culture of beer drinking. Especially when it comes to like local breweries. People really... What a horrible pull here. People really love their like local breweries. But to me, they don't really taste that great. I don't know. Don't want to complain too much. It's in Atlanta, okay. Yeah, Kat, we all wish you a speedy recovery. And definitely do not mix medication with any form of alcohol. Single malt whiskey is the best. Anything with a Glen in its name, anything from Scotland. Although, you know what? Japanese single malt whiskey is quickly becoming one of my favorites. And does he not have loom? He has loom. How the hell did the wolf kill the villager? Okay, maybe it was a weakened villager from those purple scouts that were there that had no business being there. Only our Georgian in orange and our Saracen in gray remain in the feudal age, and it will be Doubt in gray who hits castle first. Town center down. Pardon me, not down. My bad. Still up. What's the villager count? 17 villagers. Ugh. What am I missing? Why? I thought for a second Monaz didn't have any villagers. Are all Canadians polite? No, most definitely not. Where's the Viper pivoting to? Oh, he's trying to find a weak spot, and he's gonna stumble right upon it. Our Persian needs to wall this off immediately, otherwise the Viper's gonna go straight for this, or maybe the Viper will go somewhere else. Let's see. He's entering a tunnel of love. And we'll see where this tunnel leads. And at the same time, Hera continues demolishing brick by brick, bit by bit. But our Mayan, is he gonna go plume? No, he's just going kind of weird when you don't have any economy whatsoever to prioritize putting up a castle before even a town center. And you've only got 50. I mean, this is 650 stone. In the meantime, you could have been plopping down farms. It's kind of weird, in my opinion, that he went straight for that castle. It's a big fake false stereotype. Oh, the Viper's gonna show up here. Your wall be damned. I'm just gonna walk across the entire world. And bye Burgundian. To be fair, our Burgundian is in the Castle Age, can go Cavalier, can try to rush up to Imperial with all those cool ecotech, earlier ecotechs that they get. Our Persian really needs to start training knights. Who's kidding who? He's at 107 villagers. Oh yeah. Our Persian economy is about to go full on, what's the word I'm looking for? Into the stratosphere. No! Unless this is just a prerequisite building. Please just be a prerequisite building. I want to see Savars. I want to see knights. Another wall off is being created here. Our Georgian with a castle. Does he have any units in the castle? No, he's going up to 8 fishing ships. How is he not already on fishing traps? I'm not too sure. Very sparse base. Our Georgian is, I don't know, 36 villagers only. I like the location of the fortified church, roiding up these villagers by 10%. Yeah, Kat, you've stumbled upon the crux of the matter, which is a lot of Canadian politeness is super fake politeness. It's, I much prefer the American honesty. And there we go, Burgundian Cavaliers in the Castle Age. Like, if you step on somebody's foot, they should not be apologizing to you, you know? Well, Mayan base has been depopulated. Unfortunately for Team South, they're not exactly taking advantage of it. I don't see any villagers from Hera or the Viper taking advantage of this empty space to build a town center or mining camps or anything. It is siege for our Persian. No, he's going cavalry. Yeah, bloodlines, chain barding, husbandry, Imperial, Cavalier. We are about to see Savars out of 131 villagers out of the tunnel, the shaft of love here. You say sorry, funny. My cousins are from New York, and they make fun of the way I say dollar. They're like, you say dollar instead of dollar. This thing costs $5. That's how they say it. Well, your Burmese knight's not going to stand a chance against this Burgundian who is chasing you down. All right, Hera is in Imperial, and let's see. Again, I don't see any forward infrastructure. This is kind of a shame. You've taken out the entire Mayan base. Why are you not claiming it? Why is there no big Berber flag flying out of many a structure? And our Persian is 2.5 minutes away from Savar. Once the Savar comes out, Hera is going to get swept away with his 4 scout cavalry units. This is what our Berber has to deal with Savars. Okay. Good luck to him. He is getting bloodlines. He's getting trade carts up and running. Oh yeah, no, of course. Also, there's no such thing as like a Canadian accent. People in the East sound completely different than people in the West. People from Toronto, where I'm from, are naturally superior to everyone else in Canada. And so we speak our own proper Canadian dialect. I don't even know what the accent is from Quebec. It's like in the U.S., like somebody from Louisiana, I can barely understand what the hell they're saying. Here we go. Our Persian, still a minute away from Savars, is going straight for Hera's base. He says, take the Mayan land. There is nothing here for you. I'm just going to attack straight into your side. But he hasn't brought too much with him. 11 cavaliers do not an army make. And our Mayan gets discovered here. Oh, Monaz does help out. The Viper looks like he did kill a few villagers in exchange for his crossbowmen. And look at all this infrastructure going up for their Chinese. What is he doing? He's going infantry? No, you can't be going. No, you can't be going infantry. No, he does have 3 barracks. So he's gonna try to pikeman this Persian army, which in 1 second, there they are. What a beautiful unit. I remember when I was in Paris, Kat, to your point. I think I was mentioning this last live stream when I was in Paris. The French people got upset at me because I kept saying oui, oui. And they're like, this is not proper French. In France, we say ouais. Not oui, we say ouais. And I was like, okay, buddy. Hera's castle is trying to defend as much as it can. Are the Savars fully upgraded? Yes, they are. 8 pierce armor. What's higher, the Savar or the Manaspa? I think the Manaspa also has 8 pierce armor, if I'm not mistaken. And our Persian is just starting to stream in more and more units. He's going up to 50 Savars. But where are they going? Every mob. That's like that's more of a New Jersey accent, the mob. We are gonna see a Rambai out of Tato, something that Doubt didn't give us last game. And uh-oh. Now, is this the right move out of FedEx? Is this the right move? To send in a few little tiny armylets? Little stack of 5, 6, 7 units here, 5, 6, 7 units there. Or should he just make a fist and try to crash into Hera's side here? Land a body blow to the ribs. Or should he reclaim this land, which has never been actually claimed by Hera? And that is exactly what he's doing. And where is our Mayan? Oh, we've got an army of 2 plumed archers. They're on a scouting mission to see if there's any infrastructure or units along the periphery. All right, he's doing a decent amount of damage. Trade is starting to go up. The Burgundian is going to hit Paladin in 2 minutes. Remember, for them, it's half price. Half price Paladins. The upgrade, not the unit. And our Persian is just reclaiming. What is our Mayan doing? How many villagers? He's only at 43. I feel like he should be in the 60s or 70s by now. The Viper's halberdiers running around, but most of his infrastructure is here in the forward position. 3 siege workshops, 4 barracks, 2 archery ranges. Camel archers. 11 attack to 8 armor. Oh no. I mean, to be fair, they keep running around, they're getting converted, and not a bad decision at all, but okay, even more come in. Now this castle is definitely not going up. What's attacking this? Oh, there's a ram behind here. Hera popped out a ram from where? I thought his siege workshop was destroyed. Maybe it was just here before. Our Georgian converted him a freaking Savar here. Monaz 19 seconds away, 40 seconds away from Halberdier. Both need blast furnace in 4 seconds. And our Georgian is the last Imperial on his team. Doubt and Naked Nipples. No surprise getting pressed into so early on, our last on their team. Hera. Oh, I love Hera. He's the only high elo pro player who regularly gets murder holes. It's so nice to see. 38 Savars, where are they? They are being chased around. Okay, a few of them do shove in here, but look at their HP. That is really low. And they're going in between a castle, a town center, pikemen to the north. There's not a lot of space there. Another one gets converted here. Not a lot of space for these units to run around. They haven't done anything yet. They're just running around and dying. So again, I ask, is this the right move for FedEx, who is pinging over here? Okay, I guess he's reminding the Burgundian that he's got some paladins here. Now, Burgundian paladins, like Celtic paladins, are not exactly the greatest. They are missing bloodlines. But they can still surround and whack down and halberdier like nobody's business. Burgundian gunpowder units do come with more attacks, so instead of 40, it's 50. I don't think that applies to bonuses. No. Heel pinging over here saying, hey, I'm building a nice market for us to trade out of. And the game, yet again, at the 40-minute mark, just slows down. I do apologize. This really upsets me. I don't like things like this. There's Casbah. He's going to start pumping out of these, what do you have, 4 castles? He's going to start pumping out camel archers quicker. Reinforcements on the left. Will they be here in time? The Savars engage into halberdiers. Oh, okay. Ugh, they win, but still, like, 10 of them died there. Okay, ballooned archers are here as well. What are your upgrades? Oh my goodness, they've got they've got fletching. He's got fletching at the 40-minute mark of the game. Burmese, are they at the full 13? Attack the halberdiers. They are not, because he only has forging. More trade. All right, well, the Mayan base has been reclaimed, and the Savars are on the warpath. But choke point, choke point, choke point. Both Mayan and Persian siege, not exactly the greatest in the game, so they might have a bit of a tough time here against the numbers of camel archers that are just sniping these Savars. The more they just run around, and when they choose to engage, they run into a forest of halberdiers. AoE better graphic. I never liked the Age of Empires 3 and 4 graphics as much as I like the Age of Empires 2. I love these graphics more. The more cartoonish, two-dimensional. Well, Doubt's got Mamelukes. Not a lot of them, but they should be enough here. They are lightning fast attackers. And now it's our Burgundian, who, like our Persian before him, who is side-swiping the enemy. No citadels for this castle, no upgrades whatsoever for this castle. It's a shame that our Mayan doesn't have archery ranges. I mean, look at the wood count for Naked Nipples. What is stopping him from putting down 5? Oh, I was gonna say 5 archery ranges, and he goes up to 5 archery ranges. Oh, I love it. But he needs Welche Javeliners. Does he have it? Yes, he does. Hulche Javeliners. Why do I say Welche? Hulche Javeliners. That is going to counteract this entire Berber Chinese army. Hi, Lan. Hello, hello. The man, dude. I do love to zoom in on the battles. When I started the channel, people hated it. You're too zoomed in, you're too zoomed in. And I was like, well, then go watch somebody else. Because I love to see units fighting and dying in this game. And the Savars are just pressing in. Scorpions are dying. Where, oh, where are those Hulche Javeliners? They are finally elite. Bloom's archers might want to join in on the fight. +2/+2, so nowhere near fully upgraded just yet. And the Savars press in as much as they can. Let's see what's going on around here. The Mamelukes are taking down infrastructure. Our Georgian finally has a Manaspa. It is not elite. It has literally no upgrades whatsoever. And this is the moment to get armor upgrades for your halberdiers, says our Georgian. Can you imagine Age of Empires had that feature like the, you know, like there are certain first-person shooter games on PlayStation and Xbox that when you get hit, blood shows up on the screen? Like little splatters of blood. Imagine that happens when you zoom in on a battle. Savars retreat to the safety of the castle, going up to 30 skirmishers, which means 60 javelins. Mameluke versus Arambai. Let's see this battle. Well, for now, it's Arambai versus Paladin. Mameluke trying to avoid halberdiers. And oh, when you clump against Arambai, you cannot clump against Arambai. Although not fully upgraded. Did Tato forget that the Arambai got changed a little while ago? He needs chemistry, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it doesn't have chemistry. You do need that now to add that +1. Makes them stronger in Castle Age, but weaker in Imperial if you don't get it. Last game was about an hour. This game already 45 minutes in. And here we go. The javelins, the Hulce javeliners are slowly whittling away, but why are they attacking scorpions? And look at all these double throws. You gotta love it. But where the hell, where are the Savars all of a sudden? No, he's going light cav. No, why are you going light cav? Chinese is getting rocketry. Oh, the scorpions are gonna have +4 attack now. They're gonna attack on a 20. Ouch. That's going to be painful to deal with. Well, Mayan base is under pressure again. The Arambai Mameluke battle that I wanted to happen doesn't seem like it's happening here. The Javeliners. Am I saying that upgrade right? Yeah, Javeliners. They are taking down halberdiers, but they need to come up with an answer to these scorpions, because now... Ugh, 21 attack. Oh, I forgot about chemistry. 21 attack. Ugh. Jeez, have a fantastic night. Double Mayan castle going up. Not too sure why. Although our Mayan does have 2,100 gold and his archer units are 30% off now. Isn't this the worst when you build your infrastructure and then literally 2 minutes later your opponent is right on top of it and you're like, damn, why didn't I build it somewhere here? Oh, and Hera's inside the Persian base. I think this is the first time this Persian base has been breached this entire game. Our Georgian lost his castle. His keep is up. Does he have Sven towers? Yes, he's Svan towers, pardon me. Yeah, he does. How many towers are there? 6 towers in a castle, not terrible. I mean, fishing industry is pretty lackluster here for our Georgian. Actually, I just want to see what's going on here. Not a whole lot in the center. The Viper, like he was doing last game with the Bulgarians and the infantry, just providing an amazing meat shield that has kept Hera alive. If you give Hera a meat shield, it seems like he's unstoppable. Especially when he goes mounted archer units. Oh, Tai Lung, I don't think we're going to see another one. This game, I'm just starting to really get upset with how slow these games are slowing down. We're at 1.2. It should be at 1.7 speed. Oh, and this is the last thing you want to be doing. This is literally the last thing. Although, again, I've said this before, the extra arrows of a Chukanu, of a Kipchak, of the double bolt Khmer, of the skirmisher here, they are fantastic against high pierce armored units because it does add a little bit of extra damage, which is why this ram is actually going down pretty quickly. It would be going down at half the speed if it was any other skirmisher. but the second skirmisher does add that one extra little damage, which makes it go down a little bit quicker. So he does end up losing a castle. He's body blocking, so he doesn't lose the second castle. Villagers might want to get pulled and attack, but our Persian base, he engages. And the Savars all bite the dust here. Oh, this is terrible. Army count north side is not doing too bad. The problem is they're not pressing into here at all. They are not pressing at all. And where the hell are Doubt's 40 Mamelukes? Oh, they're here in the trade route. Well, this is definitely one way to even things up. Now remember, these are ranged melee, which means they don't get, ooh, good attack rounds. They do not get the benefit of ballistics. And bye-bye Hera trade carts. Nothing kills them as fast as a Mameluke. Well, let's see. Will our Persian settlement die before Hera realizes all of his trade carts are dying? Castle is still up. And again, another high pierce armor target, which will be good for our Mayan. Might want to bring the rest of them, though. Hera has tapped out. Hera's gone. Despite reaching all the way into the Persian base. Oh no, Hera's gone because everyone else is gone. The only person surviving is Naked Nipples. And he is stubborn with his army of 40 elite skirmishers. He is the last one on his team. I love that Hera just GG'd, saying, hey, I mean, we're gonna win this. I don't even want to waste my time. That is hilarious. I don't think I've ever seen a pro player do that before. But Naked Nipples, the last one. Let's see. I want to see a Rambai versus Mameluke so bad here. Even though these units are on autopilot right now, they are not actually fighting each other. They are just basically like chickens with their heads cut off. Green is literally the only one left on his team. No way. This has to be a joke. This has to be like a joke, GG. There's no way they lost. They were holding over here. They were pressing over here. Yeah. I guess Team South decided, you know what, we're not wasting our time. And they just GG'd just to let Naked Nipples have the W. Okay, well, there you go. Naked or exposed or not, he is the last surviving player. And with his skirmishers who do manage to take down a trap, but lost a castle for it. All right, I guess it's a bit of a interesting move, not to GG. Macadamia Q, hello, hello. Yeah, exactly. The Mayan skirmisher managed to push Hera back so much that Hera had to tap out. I mean, this was a fantastic move out of Doubt. If he had done this 10-15 minutes ago, that would have been very problematic to deal with. 40 Mamelukes, 26 Mamelukes shoving themselves into your trade route is terrible. Savars could have done more, to be fair. I'm really surprised that the Camel Archers did as good as they did. Although, to be fair, the Viper's meat shield was just ridiculous. He's got his 21 attack Scorpions. He's got nonstop Halberdiers. So, playing with the Chinese Civ before it gets changed into 5 other civilizations. Let's see who the biggest donor was. The biggest donor was Doubt. The biggest recipient was Mona, the Burgundian. Wood going to our Burgundian. Okay, I mean, we saw Paladin's food going to those Savars. Gold to Hera. And stone to Tato. Biggest trade profit, 7,000. Not a lot of trade, but still better than Team North. And who is our killer this game? It is our Persian. No surprise there. He got up to Imperial, got those Savars, and just started running them. But again, I was wondering, was it the right move? Sending 6 over here or 6 over here, as opposed to just trying to clobber Hera from the side before he had this second castle up. Well, that's going to do it for us. A bit of a shorter stream tonight, but unfortunately, I'm not a fan of the game slowing down. I'm also not a fan. Let me see if this works. Let's see if the webcam works now. Bear with me, it's loading. No, I don't know why the webcam doesn't work now. I'm gonna have to look into this, but I'm gonna set it up so that it watches me while we play. And like I said, tomorrow we're going to try to do the Gamer Legion versus Ling Yuan show match. They played 7 matches, 4-on-4s, 3-on-3s, and 2-on-2s. So that should be really fun. And after that, you are going to watch me play. Whether I'm good or not, we'll find out. But for now, everyone, thank you so much for joining. Have a fantastic night. And apologies for the shorter stream, but again, these games just keep slowing down. And I keep thinking they're going to change, but they don't. And we'll keep watching them. Why not? They're not unwatchable. It's just annoying to have to watch a game at half speed. Again, which I don't know why. My computer has the latest graphics card, the latest everything. It's a brand new computer, so it shouldn't be really an issue on my end. Maybe I'll send it to Capture Age again and see why it's going on. But in any event, everyone, thank you so much for joining. And I'll see everyone tomorrow, hopefully. And then after that, some live streams with actual gameplay where we can all play together in one big orgy of Age of Empires 2. And with that being said, everyone, have a fantastic night. Take care, and I'll see you tomorrow, hopefully.